Be strong and healthy, my friend. My name is GoldHand, and in this video I'm going to introduce the third module of the GoldHand package that I just wrote and just released, and it's going to be the backtest. So basically what we are going to do is came up with a strategy, and then we are going to backtest that strategy, and let's see how does it work. So if you are going to the GitHub page, then Mishori GoldHandTrading, that's the place where the code is located, and then you can just click the RSI strategy tester, then open in Google Colab, and this is what you will get. And you have to install the package, then loading the libraries, creating the trading view object, that's important. And here comes one strategy, which is, I think, the most simple strategy that it's really widely known, and it's called the RSI strategy. And let me show you what is actually happening with an RSI strategy. Then you can see this is the relative strength index, and it is basically a measure from 100 from 0 to 100, and it's calculated every single time of the data. And we can see when the relative strength index is coming to the 30 level, then we might see a bottom, and then when it's going up after 70, then we might see a local top. So that's the relative strength index, and you can read more about this index. I think this is one of the most simple one, and I implement it here. So basically that's the only row you have to change when you are making your own strategy. Okay, so you have to say when you are going to buy, and that's when you are going to buy, that's row, and that is the row when you are selling that. And here, before you are going through of the data, you can create any kind of measures that you want. Okay, so this is the RSI strategy, and the backtest, it's coming up here. So I have the Tesla data, open, high, low, close, volume, and relative strength index. That's important, and you can see it's calculated for every single row. And when the relative strength index is below 30, I'm going to open a trade. When it's above 70, I'm going to close that trade. So here is going to open a trade actually, which is happening right now. Yeah, so that's cool. So we're just opening a trade. If we are not already in a trade, we are going to check that. So the backtest module need two things. The first thing is the data, and the second thing is the actual function, and in our case it's relative strength index, and of course it has more parameters. So for example, the buy threshold and sell threshold that you can just specify after, and also it has a plot title for the backtest module. And if you run it, then you will see these are the actual trades. So the first trade would be that I would open a trade in 2011, January 21, and close it in 70 days, and the result is 18%. That's good. And then here we can see 30%, and here we can see that there was a losing trade, and this one also. And based on the trades, I can create a trade summary. That means 15 times, so that there was 15 trades with 80% win ratio. On average result, I can win with this strategy around 22%, and around 133 days the average trade length. The medium result is 16, and here comes the cumulative result, which is 13.2. So that means if you would start with $1,000 and doing just these trades over the years, then you could make 13x your money. But if you would just hodl just hold your stocks, you could make 176 67x. And of course the first trade is 2011, that when the strategy trade happened, but the first data it is in 2010, and the open price was $1.6, and now the price is around $200. So this is how you can calculate $211. This is how you can calculate the 167. So it can show that HODL is the best strategy, and this is just showing in a data frame, and this looks interesting when you can see it in an interactive plot, and you can see that mark the buy signal and also the sell signal, and between them I can write 140 days and 12% the result. And if we are interested in the last part, then yeah, we just open a trade here, and we still open that trade. We still have opened that trade in 1% minus. Okay, and if you say summarize strategy, your backtest object, then it's just going to show everything. So the data frame, and also the trades, and also the trades data frame. Yeah. And why is it good? So for example, I can create a nice plot, and this is basically, you don't have to use backtest and nothing, you just have to call this function called show indicator RSI strategy, and you specify a ticker, then the title and the additional parameters, and if you say add strategy summary, this is the plot that you will get. So it's basically showing, and here you can see the 25, so the buy threshold is 25 and the sell threshold is 80, and in that case you win every single time, and average result is almost double. Yeah, so these are the trades that it would do with this strategy. So it looks quite good, but it's still you don't have a loser trades, but maybe it's better if you are just HODL. Yes. Okay, so let's move on. And why is it good? Because what you can do here, so what you can do after this, you can apply, let's say, for the top 20 stocks. So if you use the trading view module that you already know about, you just take the first 20 ticker, and you can use this data, and you can use this for loop to apply this backtest for every single element of your choice of the tickers, and this is the result that you will get. So in Apple there was 9 trade, 77 win ratio, the average result is around 16%, and you can see the win ratio is quite good. Here it's 90, in Visa it's around 100. Yeah, so, and there are not a lot of trades, but you can see that from 12 trades 91% with this ticker, so that's quite good. And what's coming up is going to be the data analytics of the trades. Yes, so that's going to be also really cool. And in the next videos I'm going to show you some dash applications which going to show every single trade, so it can do basically a backtest and show the results. So you can get this kind of plots with basically one single clicks for every single stock data or crypto data that you are just selecting. So if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, then click all, and write your comment, what you are thinking about that, and if you really use that would be amazing. And of course, if you have a good trade, then start to build your trading profile in the Bullranks website, where you can just write your trading tips and we are going to measure that whether you are a good trader or not. So thanks for the bull ranks, for the sponsors. So in the next videos, I'm going to give you some really cool applications. So come with me with the next video as well, and be strong and healthy. GoldHand out.